Hey y'all, it's August 21st, 2015. Alright. I don't know who's going to heaven. I don't know who's going to be disallowed from heaven. That being said, I don't think it's some random raffle lottery that will decide whether or not you go to heaven. I know a lot of people out there don't even believe in heaven or hell. I'm sorry about that. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to everybody else. And you can continue to do it as long as you want. Doesn't really bother me now. That being said, like I said, it's not a random thing. There's certain things that you got to know in your bones as a human being that will uh, eliminate you from the idea of going to heaven. All right, I'm here to speak about one of those things right now. A lot of people are going to think this is harsh, and a lot of people are going to get this the wrong way. I really don't care about y'all people. You think whatever you want to. I'm really only speaking to a very small percentage of people right now. I imagine that they'll hear me and take something away from it, roll it around in their head, and might help them. They might say something back to me that might help me. This is the whole point. All right. Um, Now, either you probably know, a lot of people are trying to ignore it with the best of their abilities. Absolutely avoid it like the plague. Probably the biggest issue in the nation, maybe even in the world, right now is this the Planned Parenthood situation. That's not just call them out and say that they're the only people doing this. I doubt that they are. I believe that there's a lot of different entities that are probably getting down like this. All right. And for the most part, I would have to call myself a libertarian just because the reason is because I don't want you telling me what to do. The reason because of that is because I only want Jesus Christ to tell me what to do. He's very good at telling me what to do, and so therefore I really don't need any help from anyone else telling me what to do. Therefore, as far as abortion being a women's rights issue, if you want to call it that, sure, go ahead. Have as many abortions as you want. If you're going to come up to me and ask me, hey, is abortion wrong? I'm going to tell you, hey, is murder wrong? Is it wrong to be murdering things? Is it wrong to be murdering human beings? And you're not going to like my answer, either that or you're going to agree with it. You're not going to change my opinion. All right? Put me in jail, do whatever you want to do. Murdering babies, that doesn't spell women's rights to me. In fact, if you were to look into it, you probably find that it's actually it's bad. It's bad for you. It's not good for your health to be chopping up things up out of you and scraping them out. All right. That being said, like I said, I'm mainly of a libertarian mindset. So if that's what you want to do, go for it. But here's the problem where heaven comes into play. Um, if you want to advocate abortions, honestly, you should stop calling yourself pro-choice because you're pro-abortion. Just be real with yourself. Be real with everyone else. I'm not going to hurt you about it. I'm not going to attack you about it. You say you're pro-abortion. I'm actually going to have more respect towards you for calling yourself what you are and standing by it. All right. Um, that being said, now that all these videos are popping out, I know everybody's like, well, these are heavily edited. You know what? You got that from the television. The television told you to say this. You need to snap out of it. I'm begging you. In fact, I'm not begging you. You do what you want. Because you're lying to yourself. You're continuing to lie to yourself by saying, "Oh, I think these were edited. Oh, I think someone's fiddling with the stuff, and this is not what they said, and this is not what happened." Dude, there's videos on it. There's vivid, in full color, high definition video after video after video after video, and each video gets worse. All right. So you can deny and deny and deny all you want. If you think someone created all this, like none of these things happened and they somehow did with video, digital effects, and all sorts of stuff to create and fabricate this whole situation. What you gotta understand is there's going to be a paper trail. People can't do this for no money. You can't do that for no money, right? It would take lots of money to be able to fabricate all these videos. All right, so you would be able to find a paper trail, you'd be able to figure it out. Someone would be able to debunk it real quick by saying, hey, listen, this guy paid this guy to do this sort of, you know, video effects, and this guy did this and this, and they had props and everything, and they paid this, but there would be a paper trail. All right, so you need to throw that out the window. These are real videos. Um, that being said, I'm not going to say that you're going to hell for having an abortion. I don't know that to necessarily be the case. Uh, Anyways, I'm not exactly a judge. I'm not Saint Peter or whatever. I can't. I'm not. I'm not the one keeping you in or out of heaven. All right, it's ridiculous. But I will tell you this: if you are pro-abortion, first of all, if you're pro-choice, you're a coward because you're not even willing to call yourself what you really are, and that's pro-abortion. Right? But if you are pro-abortion, what you need to do is you need to look at all these videos. I mean, they're on the internet, they're for free basically. You can find them, it's not hard to find them. You might say, well, a lot of these videos are grotesque. A lot of these videos are very disturbing. Why would I want to look at them? I don't want to look at this. Well, why would you not be able to look at something that you're advocating? That's what I'm trying to ask you. If you're advocating it, and you're saying it's all right and you're calling it women's rights and everything, well, you should be able to look at it at least just once. You should be able to look right at it. Now, that being said, I don't like abortion. Me personally, I don't want to have anything to do with it. You can do whatever you want. I don't want to have anything to do with it. But I had the nerve to watch all these videos. I've seen all this. I've seen the murdering of babies and keep picking up babies and, you know what I'm saying, seeing them move around and stuff and then killing them. I've seen it. If you are pro-abortion, you need to, well, I mean, you're watching me on the internet right now. Forget watching this video. You need to stop watching this video and go to those other videos. There's 9 now. Go watch each and every one of these videos. Because here's the thing, if you're not able to watch every single one of these videos and you are pro-abortion, then I can guarantee you at this point that you're not going to heaven. The reason I'm saying this is because you are officially a coward. You can argue all you want. You're cowardly. All right? And the thing about heaven is it's not accepting cowards, believe it or not. You're going to be a coward. Like I said, I'm not the person who judges whether or not you're going to heaven, but this is just straight veritas. This is honest face, just what you can assume. Heaven, why in the world? Why would any world? Why would heaven accept cowards? I mean, if you're gonna accept cowards, you should accept anybody and everybody. I don't believe this to be the case. Anybody who's ever read the Bible once does not believe this to be the case. All right. So I don't want to beat a dead horse already. Already, you need to go see this video. There's a lot of people who might see this or might never see this video who are pro-abortion, who are never gonna have the nerve, who will never ever have the nerve to look at these videos. Not once. They're cowards. You can guarantee that they're not gonna go to heaven. You might as well just sign your name on a list right now. Like I don't want to go. I'm a coward. This is August 21st, 2015.